back to my channel, 10th House Aquarian. And I want to pull some messages, some daily messages for today, and just see what's going on with the collective. So I already did a shuffle for you guys. I cleansed the energy. Just to reset the energy really quick, I'm going to use my Himalayan sound bowl. And you can take a deep breath at this moment to release whatever anxieties you might have, or just whatever tensions you might be having at this moment, or just take to take a breath. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Alrighty, so we just want to get the vibrations really high. All right, so when I pull cards for you guys, I thought about what do you aspire to, what is blocking this aspiration, and what is needed to overcome. Okay, a quick reading for you guys. I love doing this type of spread because it's very straight to the point and it's very impactful. Okay, so the first card out we have is the Five of Fire, which is the Five of Wands in this deck. We also have the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords, the Eight of Air, as well as Love. Eight of Air, like I said, is the sword energy in this deck. So we have Love, and then we have the overall energy is coming out as the Empress. This is you guys' overall energy is the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is beautiful, right? The Empress is above all queens, right? Because she has embodied all. She has embodied the Queen of Swords, the communication, the intuitiveness. She has embodied the intuitive nature, similar to the Queen of Cups, but with the Queen of Swords, it comes in communication, where somebody's communicating with you, heavy air, Libra. Whether this is for your highest good or not through that communication, right? This is also, the Empress has embodied the Queen of, she has ascended above the Queen of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands is, a go-getter. She's alluring, she's a seductress, she can keep up with the boys. You know what I'm saying? She like a flag football, like, type of girl, like, like women's football. Like, that's how I would think of a Queen of Wands, but still feminine at the same time. So very like Venus and Aries type energy. I have a Venus and Aries. Also with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who has their own money, make their own money. That don't take away, like, from the divine masculine, because without the ego, he understands the position she plays. So yeah, she embodies the Queen of Pentacles, where she has her own money, she has built her wealth. You know what I'm saying? She has let go of those karmic cycles, as well as the Queen of Cups, where she is in tune with her emotions. She's in tune with her intuitive side. So yeah, with this being the overall energy, so going from you, because you have 6 and you have 3, so I see similarities with that, but also I see an ascension, because you're going from the 4 of Air to the 8 of Air. So there's definitely an ascension process going on with you guys, and it piggybacks off that same energy as yesterday, right? This is also Leo right here with Love. This is Leo. I feel like this is you guys being in love with yourself right now. Like, I was hearing self-love when this card came out, and as well as the Empress, because the Empress is like the definition of beauty and luxurious, and somebody who is a mother. For my ladies, you can have children, where you are a beautiful mother and you are in love with being a mother. You know what I'm saying? So it's that energy as well, but also somebody who's balanced with their emotions, who treats people fairly, because Libran energy is balance, is practical, because it's also that communication is practical. When it comes to communication, you're a truth teller, so some of you guys could be telling the truth, or you could just be having a truthful conversation with yourself, or this is just the energy that you guys are in right now. So like I said, the first card out we have is the Fire, Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands does talk about conflict, but I didn't get that energy because this is a good tarot. I love this tarot deck. So I don't get like as much of the conflict energy as what other tarot. Like this is more so just the energy of, you know, wanting to create something, wanting to be like spontaneous, like opportunity. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who knows what they want, and like who's, you know, you see how she's sitting here, she's very sure of herself. Let me turn this light down, y'all. This is somebody who's sure of herself, you know, and she definitely knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. But right here, what is blocking you, what is the challenge, is the Four of Air, which talks about taking a break, talking about needing a timeout, needing a break, right? We talked about that yesterday. So we still have the same energy going on for the collective that's carrying over, I feel like, but just in a different way, a little subtle, different hints. So with the Four of Air, I feel like, you know, there's a need to take a break. It's right here. You know, your mind is elsewhere. Like, I feel like for some of you guys, your mind is definitely elsewhere. I feel like you know, you could be here, but your mind is just, you know, you could just be thinking about other things. I feel like this light is getting on my nerves, y'all. Okay. You could just be thinking about other things right now. You see like how the energy is very, you know, this person is very forward, very out there, but the energy you are needing to have is the energy of going within, of taking a break. I feel like you guys could just be thinking about a lot right now too. So this is what you aspire to, what is blocking this aspiration. So what is blocking you is the fact that you need to take a break. Maybe you need to take a step back. You get what I'm saying? To be able to see something clearly, or take a step forward. And what is needed to overcome is the Eight of Air and love. So, like I said, this talks about self-love. Usually when you see the Strength card, like love, because this does signify the Strength card for me, I feel like that this talks about loving yourself. You know, when I first saw this card, I thought about self-confidence, love, like self-love. Also with the Eight of Air, it talks about, you know, disappointments. Maybe there could have been, you feel like there was a missed opportunity, but this could feel like something of disappointment. Maybe you guys feel disappointed within yourself, but that's what, like I said, that is what is needed to overcome. Like, I feel like we still, piggybacking off the energy of yesterday, like, I do feel like there's a need to really work on yourself right now, and work on like how you view yourself. Okay, like, I feel like somebody needs to really, like, you know, not in a mean way, but, you know, really, you be mindful of the thoughts that you have within yourself. Like, I even have to be conscious of that, especially being in this Libra energy, because that is your energy. In the there's a good and there's yin and there's a yang, there's a sun, there's a moon, there's duality. So as much as you can be luxurious and this and that, you also could be like out of balance. Just you're not able to communicate, not able to see other point of view. You know, it's negative aspects to the Empress as well. And so, and one of those aspects is be the thoughts, you know what I'm saying, especially with that air energy, especially with having air coming out, because the sword energy coming out does let me know there's definitely something going on with the thoughts. Like, there's something definitely going on with communication, and I do feel like it's communication within yourself. We have clouds right here. We have like heavy clouds, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like some of you guys could feel clouded, or you feel like your judgment is being clouded right now. Okay, and we also have, like I said, with the but I don't get that energy with the five. I feel like this is direct energy. I feel like this is very direct. Somebody could be very direct with you right now, or you could just be being very direct with others, even direct within yourself. But I feel like there is some communication going on within right now. There's definitely some communication going on within. And overall energy is the Empress. So you guys need to be mindful of, you know, balancing yourself at this time, practicing self-love. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from the self-care, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle, to see what self-care acts you guys could be utilizing at this time to help you. Okay, so what I also want to do is I want to pull Work Your Light. So I want to see, you know, what light messages want to come through for you to amplify this energy of, you know, needing to, you know, what's blocking you. Okay, so listen, also what I'm getting is that if some of you been sitting on the bench, it's time for you to get up. Like, I get that, the feeling that some of you, the energy could be reversed, where it could be where some of you guys are not taking action. You know, this is what you aspire to. This is what's blocking you. Some of you guys are not taking action towards what you want. And it could have to do with how you view yourself. Okay, what is needed to overcome. So it's still ended up in the same thing, in the same ballpark, where it's still a need for you to work on yourself. Okay, and be mindful of like just how you view yourself. You know, just be mindful of the communication you have within yourself. Okay, make sure it's positive. You know, just be gentle with yourself right now. Okay. All right, so let's see. Ooh. They just flew out like that. Okay. All right, so the first card we have is deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Retreat, rest, and be held. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a need for you guys to really just take a break. Retreat, rest. That's literally the embodiment of the Four of Air. Like, the Four of Air talks about contemplation, going within, taking a break, okay? So you guys really need to take a break. You also need to set boundaries. Second card out is where do you need to establish better boundaries? This is why, like, okay, so listen. For some of you, you can't beat everything to everybody is what I'm hearing. Like, you can't run yourself ragged and then burn yourself out, because who's going to take care of you? Like, some of you guys got people around you where you do more for them than I feel like people do for you, and you got to be mindful of people like that vampire energy. Like, when it's time for you to take a break, like I said yesterday, just take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be so much shit you got to get done, but what really does it matter if you're going to, like, really be burnt out? You know what I'm saying? You could be almost at the finish line and then be burnt out. You know, where if you would have took that break at the 5-minute mark or whatever, you know, you would have been able to make it the rest of the way. So just be mindful of establishing boundaries when it comes to your peace of mind, you know, in your personal space. People who don't, like, with this Saturn energy, you're gonna learn boundaries. Like, I'm telling people, like, I don't go out just having conversations, but I'm like, yo, like, this Jupiter Saturn is nice, yeah, like, but it's the energy of it behind it. And so for me, it's like you have to be mindful of, like, boundaries, especially now, creating restrictions in your life. Not restrictions to hinder, but certain things where too much of a good thing could be a bad thing, like something being in detriment, something being exalted, you know. So just be mindful of the boundaries you set, because some people are the type of people where they know they can come to you because they know you're gonna do it, you know. And it's a lot of people who, okay, I care about this person, they my family, but sometimes you got to worry about yourself. Like, you got to really focus on yourself, and that's not a negative thing to want to really just focus on yourself. And if you got people around you who got a problem with that, then those are not the type of people who need to be around you, point blank. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to surround yourself with people who are not okay with your boundaries. Like, I don't surround myself with anybody. If you can't respect my boundaries, then I don't want to associate myself with you, because you're like, why? Like, why would I even waste my energy, you know, on you when I could be doing something productive, you know? So that's how you need to view it. Like, if people can't respect your boundaries right now, collective, those are not the type of people you need to associate yourself with. People should love the fact that you have boundaries, because then you know where you stand with a motherfucker. Like, you should always know where you stand with somebody. It shouldn't be like super up in the air. You know, you should know, like, straight up what type of relationship you got. And because when you don't, that's when all them issues come in. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? That's just another story. But, like, you know, like Spirit is saying, where do you need to establish boundaries? So there's obviously some boundaries that need to come in when it comes to rest and relaxation. I couldn't even get that out. So there's definitely, like, you know, something as far as rest and relaxation, okay? And self-love, okay? So you need to be setting some boundaries for yourself, collective. What else do we have here? Let me get one more card, please, Spirit. Let me get one more card. What else does the collective need to know? What light message do you have? Oh, okay, so I'm going to take both of these and then I'm out of here. No, I'm going to pull a couple more cards, but I'm going to just take these two. All right, so we have soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to do this alone. Okay, so I'm still coming back to the thoughts. There's something going on with the thoughts. We do have these triangles right here. We have the triangle right here I'm seeing. And then we have the triangle sigil back there. I just noticed that. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's something still going on with the communication. I feel like you guys are really in your head. Maybe you are telling yourself, you know, that you are by yourself in this situation, whatever this situation is, but you're not alone. You need to take a break. And while you're on that break, you need to establish boundaries right now. That's what you need to do. Whatever this is, like, you want to work towards, even if it don't have to do with a relationship, career, it could just be yourself. Because that's the energy that's coming through right now. I just feel like whatever it is, you need to take a break. And while you're in that break is the time you need to take mentally to think, okay, what do I need to be tightening up right now? You know what I'm saying? What do I need to be paying attention to? Who is this person? What does this person mean to me? That type of mindset. You know what I'm saying? But calling your tribe collective, because you don't have to do this alone. You're not by yourself. Hit me up. Like, I have my email, Sarah J Writes, WRITES @outlook.com. Hit me up. Like, I will hit you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm here for. Super Aquarius energy, Aquarius sun right here. So I'm here to help humanity. Please hit me up if you feel like you need to talk. Because if you watching this, you are part of my soul tribe anyway, okay? So we have Pilates. I don't even know how to pronounce this, y'all, but don't talk junk about me. We have double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Wow. Channeling and uplifting humanity. So this is, some of you guys could be tarot readers, because double mission, you guys you are channeling and up. So you have two missions. Not only are you giving messages from the great mystery, like I do from the great mystery, and not only that, you are uplifting humanity. Some of you guys could be Aquarians, is what I'm getting. This also embodies that Empress energy. We also have the age of light. Oh wow, you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is what Spirit is saying to you, collective. So whoever's watching this, you have been training for this for lifetimes. Your soul family is calling out to you. You don't have to do this alone. You have a double mission of channeling and uplifting humanity. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose. You have power and you have purpose. It's time to step into it. It's time to step into it, okay? No more doubts, because it doesn't do anything. That is a part of the ego. You don't have to hold on to it. There's no need to be doubts, okay? And I see why 2 more cards came out, because of this. Now I see. You guys are loved, okay? You are loved. I'm like a stickler. I'm like the spokesperson for your family is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a spokesperson for that. All right? Don't think you have to be a part of some shit that is not welcoming. Like, if the environment is not conducive, let me rephrase this. Your internal should reflect your external. Your external should reflect your internal. Like, you know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. Sometimes it's out of your control when it comes to the environment. But I feel like you guys need to make sure that your internal is reflecting. Like, and that's as far as like your friends, and you know, sometimes you can't help your family, but you can set boundaries when it comes to these people. Even setting boundaries with yourself. Like, I'm not going to think these thoughts about myself because they're not productive. Okay? But on another tip, we got the Age of Light right here. Excuse me, I don't know why. What is going on with me? But we have the Age of Light right here. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Double mission. You guys have not only are you supposed to channel, you're supposed to uplift humanity through this channeling. And I have my channel. And I'm a part of this collective too. Like, I'm a part of this. Like, I love reading for y'all. As much as y'all probably like seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope y'all like watching my videos. But you guys have been training for this. Your soul family is calling out to you. Okay, so we see the whale right here. In my spirit oracle, animal oracle deck, the whale is a part of the great mystery, right? That's the ancestors, that's the soul tribes, that's your spirit guides, that's the cosmos. And the whale, and so seeing these whales is just like even more confirmation, because when I see the whales, they live for so long, you know, through different transits, that it's like they are a part of the great mystery, you know. They are part of the great mystery. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking about the Bible when they said that people lived, they were 109 and 99, and, you know, Abraham, Sarah was 90 when she met Abraham. He was 100 or whatever, you know. When I think about the whale, I just get that vibe of, you know, being here for so many transits. You have seen it all. You've done probably all of it as well. You know what I'm saying? And so and now it's time for you to come back and show it. I was listening to this tarot reader. Shout out to Oceans Only, because I fucks with him. Like, I fucks with his channel. He says sometimes, he said the story is supposed to be sold, not told. That's that type of energy right now. The story is supposed to be sold, not told. And I really resonated with that, because you can't really, I mean, I don't even know how else to say it, because if you know, you know. And I feel like that's what it is. Like, those of you who listening to this, you know what I'm talking about when it's your double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. You've been training for this for lifetimes. 150 plus years, okay? Calling your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. It's time for you to fucking integrate. Like, it's time for you to come together. This reading wasn't supposed to be this long. Let me get out of here, y'all. Let me pull some blue Messiah cards. I didn't want the reading to be super, super, super long. Let me get y'all out of here. This is just, you know, some uplifting messages for today. But I feel like you know, if you know, you know. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking to. This resonates with you. So it's time for you to step into your power right now. It's time for you to step into your purpose. It's your time now. It's your time. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you have a calling to start a YouTube channel, you don't gotta do YouTube. You could put it on any platform, or just, you know, even if you set up shop wherever, even if it's not tarot, there's other ways to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? To be able to talk to society, to be able to talk to people, you know what I'm saying, to be able to find your tribe. Like, there's other ways. You could write, you could dance, you can sing. There's so many different avenues and ways. And if you don't do anything of that, create what you want to do. But your tribe wants you. Like, it's like your time right now. I don't want to keep talking in circles. What else is here? All right, we have Blue Messiah, and this is on the front of the deck. Blue Messiah. I'm going to read this one because I had a feeling, and this is three coming out again. I'm going to have to read from the book with this one because I don't touch these cards enough. All right, so we have Inner Alchemy. Inner Alchemy. All right, and we have Planetary Shift. That's where that shift is coming in, guys. That's where that shift is coming in. All right, and we have Energy Exchange. Wow, so we have a lot of energy going on. We have a lot of talking about energy. We have number 3, 14, 22, and 8, and then we also have meditation. So you have meditation coming in right there, 19. So we have energy exchange. So exchange of energy. We have planetary shifts. That ascension. We have inner alchemy. And we have Blue Messiah. So I want to look at Blue Messiah. Okay, so for Blue Messiah, it talks about in a divided and changing world, many are searching for truth. Many people believe that their way is the best way and the only way to salvation. This can cause confusion amongst the masses and uncertainty on the individual path and belief systems. The Blue Messiah represents the divine light of truth within you. Be discerning and trust your inner light and truth to guide you. Don't get caught up in the energy fields of judgment, anger, fear, which may be emitted from souls around you. Shine your radiant loving light, dear one. It is only through your unconditional love and compassion that Dividing walls melt away. This card serves as a confirmation that you are on the right path. Don't turn down your radiant light due to comparisons, condemnations, and criticism from others and their egos. Stand your ground with love, truth, love, and integrity. Avoid comparing or judging the journey and choices of others, and you will align with your divine truth. The blue Messiah, I'm going to hold this up for y'all. The blue Messiah lives within you, dear soul. Shine this truth with unconditional love and compassion, with an open heart and an open mind. Share your loving light with the world. Okay, so that's exactly what we're talking about. Those boundaries, right? Like you guys setting those boundaries, because there's obviously something going on where you are surrounding yourself with people who don't align with your ascension. They don't align with your higher self, right? Okay, so we also have inner alchemy, and it talked about the inner alchemy, right? It talked about having that love within, following your truth, you know? That's that Empress energy, embodying all those queens, the mental, the action, the materialistic, right? The material, like the pentacles, right? The intuitive, the water, right? As well as the high priestess. Okay? So we also have inner alchemy, and I know inner alchemy talks about having okay, I'm gonna just read it. Inner alchemy is a process of transformation, the transmutation of dense energy within you into light. A true alchemist embraces and understands the process of change, in turn prospers through alchemical empowerment. Okay? The key to inner alchemy is to understand the gold you seek is hidden within the dark shadows of self, shadows that encompass fear, rage, guilt, shame, and other conflicted emotions. So again, we are talking about that sword energy, because like I said, I feel like these are thoughts that is within yourself, like thoughts that could be, talking about self-doubt. Okay, through the wisdom of awareness, view every situation you encounter in life as opportunity. That's what I said. Something feels like an opportunity with that 5 of fire, the 5 of wands. Through the practice of transformation, you move closer to the divine light of love and gain greater perspective and understanding of the universe within you and around you. This, dear one, is true alchemical empowerment. All right, I didn't want to read the whole passage because you get the gist of what it's saying. Is to align yourself with people who serve your highest good. Make sure you are releasing those doubts and fears. But to even do that, you got to touch the shadow side. You got to figure out, where do these traumas stem from. So that's why I said this is maybe some of you guys are going through a dark night of the soul right now. Yeah. You could possibly be going through a dark night of the soul. We also have planetary shifts, which talks about more transformation, talks about transitioning and the many uncertainties in the world. But even though you have these transitional shifts, these changes that your body is going through, this is a part of the ascension process, right? This is a part of the ascension process. There is going to be a clash. There's going to be resistance, and this could be that self-resistance within yourself, because in the past you kept yourself in a stagnant type of energy because of fear, because of control. It could have been people you surrounded yourself with. But now that we have these shifts coming in, we have that great conjunction coming in. We have we're moving into the age of Aquarium. We have these shifts coming in. Now the energy is being exchanged, right? Stuff is being switched up. I feel like people are being held accountable for the energy that more so for the energy that they put out. Okay? And some of you guys could be feeling this, especially if you are more spiritual, if you are in tune. Because when you align yourself with, okay, I'm on this path and I've awakened, you are more responsible. There's a level of responsibility that comes with that, okay? So with energy exchange, it talks about from one being to another, consciously and unconsciously, you can draw energy from others, and others can draw energy from you. And the giving and receiving is what connects us to the divine matrix of life, because this is a matrix. Some people have woken up. Some people are still in the matrix, okay? So this is the matrix. Okay, so it says this card brings awareness to your levels of energy and the energy exchange patterns that you use in your everyday life. Your light is radiant, okay? So that's what I said, and this sometimes can leave you depleted. It says your light is radiant, and because of this, there is a natural attraction from lower vibrating souls to draw upon your energy for their own nourishment. What did I say in the beginning? I'm going to post this whole reading, even if it got all this stuff going on. because I don't want y'all to think I cut nothing. But I said in the beginning, be mindful of those energy vampires, didn't I? There's somebody got some type of y'all. Some of y'all got some people around y'all who deplete y'all, and they don't respect your boundaries. They don't respect. It says, although the energy is well intended, as you do so much to inspire others to the light within them, it is as important that you replenish your own sources. Take care of yourself and ensure your cup stays full by nourishing your own body. The more energy you embody, the greater your ability to share it and assist with others. And that's what I was saying yesterday. If the fact that you not taking care of your body, what should that tell you? You not honoring your temple. We came here to experience this human experience, whatever you believe in. You know what I'm saying? But you're here. So you have to take those breaks. And if you're around people who are not okay with the meditation, you know what I'm saying, not okay with you just saying, you know what, I can't be here right now, I gotta go do me. Those they got to go. You got to go. You got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the age of respecting people's motherfucking boundaries out here. Age of Aquarian is not so emotional. You know, it's not. It ain't got nothing to do with emotions, because people just be too stuck in their ego. It ain't got nothing to do. This is about me. You know what I'm saying? This is about me. Period. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it right there for you. I love these messages that came out for you. So, you know, just be mindful of, you know, setting those boundaries right now, working on yourself, loving on yourself, being mindful of the conversations you have within yourself, you know, giving yourself a hug, whatever you need to do to ground your energy, whatever you need to do to just put yourself in a good mood. Just do that right now. We got a lot going on, you know, in the world. So it's just very important just to take that break when you need that break. And so this energy is just still here from yesterday of taking a break. But we do see that there's some energies of people in the 3D who are causing some disruptions. But don't let nobody cause no disruptions in your life. Don't let nobody, you know, knock you off your game, because like it says, you've been training for this for lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? You woke up in this lifetime to heal that karma, right? And so just be happy in that, you know. So, and I'm proud of you guys, and I love you so much, and thank you so much for allowing me to even be here, to bring these messages to you guys. So alrighty. I will see you guys next time. Please like, share, or subscribe to my channel, and peace, love, and light always. Bye.